Hey, how you doing? My name is Russ. I practice with nunchucks and I've been doing it for so long that I wanted to share it, and so I created a group who also other people that practice can go to and post their stuff. It's called Nunchaku Pioneers if you haven't heard of it. And I do need to say this week, I need to say thank you to those who have shared not only the group information, but my channel and or videos from my channel. That really helps because we, as nunchaku artists, I can speak for the freestylists and the combat people, we want to share our knowledge, you know. So when we get people sharing our stuff, it means a great deal to us. And also the personal experiences that people relate, especially on the channel, you know, on the specific videos and stuff, that really helps a lot. So I'm saying this week, I want to say thank you to those people because they deserve some thanks, you know. And if you were shared, if this was shared with you, for you, you know, you ought to thank the person who helped you, because it's a growing art and it's really fun. And I was going to give you a quick demonstration of a beginning move, and you put the sticks to where they're just touching the floor. You know, if you can. If you can't do that, you can just hang them, let them hang, and then let them eventually, you know, this is kind of difficult for me to do a time lapse here, but you're focusing, you're meditating while the stick is just hanging there, and then you only have like 2-finger grip on it, you know, and then eventually, once you've meditated and you've got yourself really in a good state of mind, open and ready to learn, and not full of a bunch of stuff, you know, you're trying to get things out of your head, then you start to let it go back and forth, and it'll eventually start to do a figure 8. So all this, once you get going with that, it'll be time to let it go horizontally or vertically, whatever, where you can start practicing. Once I'm really comfortable, then I'm ready to go off. You know, I do a good circle and let it flow. And in the beginning, I suggest people try to minimize the desire to stop. You know, stopping moves can lead to what people call adhesions in your muscles, and it can get a little sore. You can develop some sore spots. So especially in the beginning, try to keep it flowing, because that seems to be one of the most difficult things to do anyway. So the platform move is the best thing I can recommend for that, and all that is do a loop and catch it, do a loop and catch it. That's all it is. But all these moves morph. They don't really stay the same, you know. So you start out and it's one thing. It isn't even a flowing movement in the beginning. It's a stopping movement. You do a circle and you stop, a full circle and stop, and you capture it under your arm, alternating that way. Once you get going with that, you don't have to stop. But see, then it morphs again. Once it doesn't have to stop, there's no need to go over your shoulder. So now you're over your wrists. Okay, now it starts to turn into something that's got a lot more potential. Are you following me on this? From here, we can go into aerials. We can go whatever direction you want to go in. But what you're doing is you're accelerating, you're speeding up, you're uh, you're raising your awareness in the very simplest way you could possibly do it. And we've all heard about raising your awareness. You know, it's very important. It's very valuable. So that's probably one of the really important values that you get from practicing with nunchucks, is that raising of your awareness. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with nunchucks. You can show other people. You can do a lot of different things. It can be a therapeutic exercise. It can be a meditation. But it morphs into raising your awareness, because that's just the natural progression. So if you're wanting to learn different freestyle techniques, check us out on Facebook, Nunchaku Pioneers. Bunch of other groups too. Freestyle Forum, Nunchaku Brazil, Indonesian Nunchaku Club, Nunchaku Russia, Nunchaku for all classes. So thank you for joining me. And I want to say again, thanks for sharing, thanks for liking, and thanks for helping share the knowledge of Nunchaku with the world, because that's my plan. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.